Hey family, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make your very own Lush inspired bath bombs. Guys, I don't even need to tell you that spending $8 for one bath bomb is not the business. So I'm going to show you guys how you can make your very own at home. What you will need is some citric acid, some Epsom salt, some baking soda, essential oils of your choice, an oil of your choice. It can be olive oil, castor oil, coconut oil, you name it, whatever you choose. Food coloring, if you want to color your bath bombs, that's totally optional. And you will also need a mold of some type for your bath bombs. It can be an aluminum mold, it can be a silicone mold, you name it, it's up to you. Okay, so let's get started. I have my handy dandy sous chef here with me, my daughter Lindsay. She was so excited about making this, okay? So excited. So the first thing you're gonna need is 1 cup of baking soda, okay? 1 cup of baking soda. And guys, this is at the Dollar Tree. It was like 96 cents at Walmart. So there you go. You guys already know that baking soda is pretty inexpensive, okay? So I'm just making sure that that cup of baking soda is leveled off because you want to make sure that the ingredients are as accurate as possible, okay? So you're just going to add that 1 cup of baking soda. And then to that, guys, you're going to also add a 1/2 cup of citric acid. Now, I ordered this from Amazon. I will link everything that I had to order in the description box. But yes, this was available at Amazon, and I want to say it was around $6 for the bag. Okay? And you're going to add that 1/2 cup of citric acid. Okay? And then next to that, what you want to add is your Epsom salt. Again, I found this at the Dollar Tree for $1. And you're going to also add a 1/2 cup of Epsom salt. Okay, now guys, this could not have been any easier to make. You know, I think about how much they are in the stores and how much we ladies love our bath bombs. And I was thinking, okay, there has to be a way for me to make these on my own. And I have to share with the Fee Marie family. You know I do. So then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of that Epsom salt to our dry mixture. And then you want to give that a good whisk. You want to combine all of those ingredients together, making sure you don't have any separate ingredients. You want to make sure you marry every last one of them as best you can. And here we're just using a whisk to do that. And then next, guys, what we're going to add is our wet ingredients, okay? And we're going to start off with the olive oil. Again, any oil will work. Of course, I don't recommend you do vegetable oil. Do you guys want to take a bath in vegetable oil? I know I don't, but I'm sure it probably will work for this. I chose olive oil, and you're going to put in 3 teaspoons of whatever the oil of your choice is. Now, if you are using coconut oil, you want to make sure that you melt that down and get it in liquid form prior to you adding it to your mixture here, okay? So 3 teaspoons of an oil of your choice, in this case olive oil. And then to that, we added the food coloring. Now, I want to put a disclaimer right here that I think you should add the food or soap coloring, whichever one you have, at the very end. Now, we did add it to the oil. I don't even need to tell you guys that it didn't mix very well, but the end result was still good. So I recommend that you add the food coloring or soap coloring toward the end. And do not worry, guys, this will not stain your skin, nor will it stain your bathtub. Okay, because we used a very, very small amount. So do not worry about that. And to that, you're going to add a teaspoon of water. And again, we all know that oil and water don't mix. So it was difficult to combine the ingredients. But again, it all came together in the end and it worked out perfectly. Okay. Then you want to add an essential oil. Guys, I found this essential oil out on Amazon and cucumber melon. let me tell you, it smelled incredible. I wish you guys could smell through your computer, your cell phone, whatever you're watching on, because the smell was incredible. Okay, and it is a cucumber melon. Even Lindsay had to smell it. But amazing, and a little bit went such a long way. Okay, and so any essential oil or fragrant oil of your choice will work. And then now, guys, we're going to slowly start adding those wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. This is critical that you take your time. Go as slowly as possible, because if you dump all of that in, it is going to activate the citric acid and the baking soda in your mixture, and that is what you do not want. Okay, so take your time. Slowly but surely add all of that wet to the dry ingredients. You will notice that it will start to clump in different areas, which is absolutely okay, because what you're going to do is you're going to just keep on whisking, as Lindsay and I are doing right here. I just started helping her. I let her pour and I whisk. You can totally do it on your own, but since there were two of us, we just tag teamed, okay? So just add it slow and sure. That's it. Just slow and steady is the way to go. Okay? And again, the clumps, the bumps, you're going to see all of that in there. And fret not. It is going to all smooth out if you just keep on stirring. Okay? You want it to be a very smooth consistency, but you do want it to clump as you begin to mold it. And you'll see what I mean a little bit later. Okay? So here we're just speeding it up. You want to add a little bit, stir a little bit, add a little bit, stir a little bit. And guys, the aroma from the cucumber melon filled the entire house. All we kept saying was, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Because it really did smell incredible. And as you guys can see, remember I told you about the food coloring and how I wasn't sure how it would add to the mixture. It added just fine, because we were going for a very pale pink color, a very pale pink color. That's what we were going for, and that's basically what we got. Even the camera is not doing it justice, but it is a very pale pink shade. If you want it darker, add more coloring. If you would like it lighter, add a little bit less, but a little does go a long way. Okay, then what we did was we just grabbed our molds and we started filling it. We just used our hands. It clumped together perfectly. It may look a little dry, but once you start patting it down, it just starts to form. And that's what you want. You want it to be a soft form, okay? And you want to add both. If you're going to use a mold like the one that we have here, you need to add it to both sides and then just kind of combine them together, okay? Now, I'll admit, I did not put enough of the mixture in my molds. They needed a little bit more, okay? But I did go ahead and I put them together. Now, Lindsay had the right idea. She put exactly the amount that you need to put in there. It was like perfect, okay? And then you just want to put those two together. Now, you want to allow this, well, the recommendation is that you allow it to dry 24 hours or for a few hours refrigerated. And we went for the 24 hours, okay? Then I got this silicone mold shaped as hearts from Walmart for $3.47. I thought it would be a great idea to use the heart shapes with the Valentine's Day right around the corner. And then Lindsay can give them to her friends. I can give it to coworkers or what have you as little Valentine's Day trinkets. So we used this silicone mold and we just started to fill it exactly the way we did the circular mold. And I'll tell you guys, I am a big fan of the silicone mold, and I will show you, you'll see why I feel that way when we get to the end of the video and I show you the results. But I love the silicone mold. They were very easy to work with. The mold was deep enough where you got, you know, quite a bit of your ingredients in there, okay? Because I didn't want it to be a flimsy bath bomb. I wanted it to be something that was substantial, okay? And again, we're just adding all the rest of those ingredients to those molds. And are you guys ready to see the results? Oh my goodness, here they are. Guys, Oh my goodness. Okay, so I was a little too eager with my mold. As you guys can see, the one in the back has a few cracks in it, but that's okay. It still smells great. And as you guys can see, it still works great. But the heart-shaped mold, do you guys see the heart-shaped mold? I totally love how the hearts turned out. They turned out absolutely perfect. Perfect little gift to give away for Valentine's Day. So I was so excited when I saw those. I was still excited when I saw my little round bath bomb because it still turned out great. The silicone mold was worth every bit of that $3.47, and we are definitely going to make a ton more of these for Valentine's Day. And as you guys can see, do you see the pink now? It kind of shows up a little bit better on camera, but that's what we were going for. We were just going for a pale pink. But if you want a dark red, again, you just want to add a little bit more of that food or soap coloring to it. I just chose to just do a little bit because even a little bit went a very long way. Honey, Lush, who? You will never, ever, ever pay $8 again for one bath bomb with this recipe. And guys, this was the very first time we made it. So of course, what is a bath bomb if it does not fizz? And I know you guys want to see how well this thing is going to fizz because that's what makes it a bomb. So here we go. I'm going to drop it in there and let's see what happens. Do you guys see that fizz? Absolutely incredible. It even boiled over a little bit on the counter. I was like, oh my gosh. But it only did a little bit of boiling over, guys. But do you see the effervescence in this bath bomb? It's like an Alka-Seltzer going on in that thing. It was perfect. And when I tell you, it fizzed for quite a long time. It was not one of those bath bombs that as soon as you drop it in, it fizzes a little bit and then it's over. No, girlfriend, it fizzed quite a bit. I was so very happy with the results. It's still going, as you can see. It is still going. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up because Lush will not be getting my money anymore. We will be making us some homemade bath bombs, and we can do it in any fragrance we want, any shape we want, and that's what I love. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this DIY. I do have some Valentine's DIYs coming up this week, so I hope that you will tune in for those, and I will see you all in my next video. Miracles and blessings, family.